What's up, everybody? Welcome to the pre-show for the Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase. My name's Joe. I'm one of the community managers over at Capcom USA, and I'm joined by a couple of special guests. You guys please introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Krista.
And I'm Kit. And I'm Super Ad.
Yeah, we're just getting ready for the showcase. We're super excited. It's starting in just a few short minutes. Want to get your opinions from the panel here. Tell me your guys' history with the Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, so I think out of all of us, I'm probably the one that's the newest to the series. I've definitely dabbled a little bit and played a little bit on PS3. But I'm not as much of an expert as Kit, and definitely not as much as Super Rad, because he's like next level expert. But I'm just really excited to like dig into this game. This is one of those games that it is in the genre that's just perfect for me. It's like one of my favorite game genres. So I'm just really excited to like get captured by the Dragon's Dogma magic, which I think has already captured you too. So yeah, I'm super excited about it.
I played the original right when it came out. It was just a very unexpected direction for Capcom to take, so I just had to check it out. And we started hearing about a sequel. I thought, well, yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 years. It might be time for a sequel. Turns out it's been like 10 years. So my sense of time is completely off. But this game was really ahead of its time, I feel, when it came out. It just introduced a lot of ideas that you see in modern games now. So it's super exciting to come back to the series at this point and see how Capcom is going to push this series forward, what sorts of new things they might introduce. I'm super hyped to play more.
Yeah, I didn't play it when it first came out. I think I picked it up randomly at the store when the Dark Arisen edition was out. So I actually got to experience it when it was basically fully complete. So that was great, and it blew me away. I've played it and bought it countless times now. I think some of my pawns are still up on like an online Excel sheet where people would, like, it's like a job listing. I've played it so many times. I made a multi-hour retrospective on it. It's one of my favorite games ever, and just blew me away. Just a fantastic series, and I'm super excited for the sequel and to see what it's like on the RE engine.
And you're not kidding about multi-hour retrospective,
Yeah.
right? We're talking
Literally
3+
three,
hour
yeah.
video.
Yeah, 3, 4. I don't remember.
You've also got a level 200 pawn.
Of
or
course,
character,
yeah,
right?
multiple times.
Yeah.
It's important to have your pawn not only at the max level, but kitted out properly. There's a certain gear you can get near the in the Dark Arisen section of the game that makes them more desirable so that people use them, and then you get currency, and so you want to make all the money you can.
Yeah, I think the thing for me with Dragon's Dogma is it's just such a unique formula that's not really replicated by any other game. It's got really, really great action, and Kit, you're kind of talking about like the pedigree of Capcom having really good tight-feeling action games. Obviously, we have Itsuno-san as the director of this game who worked on Devil May Cry. You feel that, right, in the DNA of the game. It's a fantasy game, but it's got this open world element to it, but then it just plays really well.
You definitely felt that in the first one. One thing that really surprised me with it was the social aspect of it that I don't know if that gets talked about enough, because it was so interesting how people could hire your pawns and like search for them, and friends could use your other friends' pawns for free and stuff like that. It was a very social game for a single player game.
I mean, this game has a lot going on, and there's just a lot of different components, and sometimes you play games that have a similar idea, and not all the pieces are at that same high bar of quality, but everything in Dragon's Dogma is super top-notch. Like the combat, it's like, yes, Capcom made this, we got the Devil May Cry pedigree, it's going to be great. Just like the visual world building, like you just want to stop and look at these beautiful views and take it all in. The story, every piece is so good, and that's what makes it really special.
Yeah, and I think we were talking a lot about the charm of the game as well. Like you and I were talking about how there's just so many little things that make this game super interesting and charming and unique, and things like how you can learn to use lanterns in those dark areas, and then your pawns can learn to use them too, and all those little things just make the game feel just really unique and really interesting. So yeah, I'm really excited to discover all of that in this game.
The thing that we've heard the most just over the years is, are you guys doing a sequel? Like, what's going on? And now we're finally getting it, and it just feels like we're getting a little bit closer, right? In today's showcase, we're going to learn a lot about the game. We hope everybody's excited for the showcase. Hopefully there's a lot of cool reveals. We all haven't seen it yet. Even I haven't seen it yet at the time of this recording, right? So yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but we're all excited, and we can't wait to get into it. So we hope you're excited, and we're going to transition to a short countdown, and then we will have the main show, and then we will be coming back actually for a post-show. We're going to be going hands-on with the game. So we hope you enjoyed the showcase, and we'll see you right after.
Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home soon.
Come into being! Feel this ancient power!
Wind, hear me!
Silence!
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Let the mighty be humbled! The wrong can't run from death.
There you are!
Moment of birth!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Can't run from
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Let the world collide! Barbados, guide us!
settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Picked the wrong test subject.
Feel this ancient power!
Strike a pose! Let me amuse myself. Go and splat!
Bow your head.
The citizens shine.
The tides beckon. You can't run.
Are you?
Witness my great undertaking!
Time to shine! I swear by my sword! Over here! Look at me.
Let the mighty be humble. You can't run from death. The wrong test subject.
Coming to be. Moments of birth.
Silence!
Look at me.
The tides beckon. So soon. Have a little taste. You can't run from it.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Shower me with praise. Let the world collide. Ha! Wind, hear me.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Strike a pose.
Burst forth! Moments of birth!
Stop that! Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Barbados, guide us.
Silence. The tides beckon. An oversight on my part.
Live! Coming to be... Burst down miscalculation! Feel this ancient power!
Let my name echo in song. Go as flame. Ha! Ha!
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Settle down.
I swear by my sword.
Bow your head.
Moments of birth! Coming to be!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Go as flame.
Silence.
There's no escape! And shroud! I hear everything! Leave the wounded to me! Illusion shot! I'll uproot you!
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm the producer, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. Today, we'll present you with the latest news on Dragon's Dogma 2. First, check this out.
At last! The bell has tolled on the age of the console. The return of the Sovereign.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Learn aught you can of this world you must protect.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable Arisen. Why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
could not, and fell the dragon true. I would gladly pass all the wisdom I possess into your hands.
How was that? We're excited to finally be able to reveal the release date for Dragon's Dogma 2. First, let's go over what you just saw. Emerging suddenly from the sea, we meet the giant Talos, who appears for the first time in this game, and who you will have to figure out how to stop. We've prepared some additional gameplay footage of Talos, so take a look.
I cannot but fear it will bring ruin wherever it treads.
We shall halt it together.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
Let us do whatever we can to slow it down. It might prove futile, but it is better than watching on in despair.
A puppet with a penchant for destruction is a nuisance nobody asked for. Let us be rid of it.
Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder?
Left unhindered, it will trample the world entire, but not on our watch. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
As you can see, you'll be able to enjoy a variety of combat experiences depending on how you choose to tackle each situation. Keep your eyes peeled for more on Talos and its role. Dragon's Dogma is a tale of the Arisen, whose heart is taken by the dragon. While this sequel mirrors the world setting of the first game, the adventure takes place in a parallel world. Vermund is the human kingdom, where you will be drawn into the power struggle for the throne. To have her son take the throne, the Queen Regent Disa plots to set a false Arisen. But why are pawns serving a false Arisen? On the other hand, the Beastren nation of Batal treats pawns as the source of misfortune, and instead worship the lambent flame to ward off calamity with Empress Nadinia at its center. Both kingdoms recognize the dragon as a threat, but their thoughts towards pawns and the Arisen differ. What will happen to the player caught between the beliefs and plots of these two nations? You can learn more about some of the game's intriguing characters on our official website, so check it out. In addition to the main quest line, you can talk to the inhabitants of this world to receive various quests and deepen your relationship with them. For instance, let's look at this quest where you need to befriend some elven siblings.
Ah,
forgive me. You do not speak our tongue, do you? From this moment forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Alcarwa firnun eldaya menelume sur caril. Martir fa nun fionor. Minas vena eralote.
My friend, if e'er I have had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue.
Master, watch out!
This battle is ours!
'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention.
This is as much as I can show you for today. Hopefully, you'll find the rest of the quest on your own. In the footage, you can see the Sacred Arbor, which is an elf settlement. The elves there communicate in their own language. And while the Arisen doesn't understand the language of the elves, if there's a pawn nearby who does, they will automatically translate it for you. These specializations that pawns can acquire will make each of them more unique, and hopefully more enjoyable to journey with.
I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
It's not only the pawn's personality that reflects the player. Just like in the first game, the player can freely create the Arisen and the main pawn. However, we've used photogrammetry technology to increase photorealism, while adding a way to simplify the process of creating characters. Selecting images that resemble the kind of look you have in mind provides a more intuitive way to create your ideal character. Now, I want to introduce the Trickster, a new vocation that's sure to bring something unique to your gameplay experience. Exclusive to the Arisen, the Trickster is a vocation that wields the censer and uses the smoke it produces to conjure illusions. By confusing the enemy into fighting themselves through illusions, or increasing the power of pawns beyond the normal parameters for a limited period of time, this vocation focuses on support and use of unique strategies. The Trickster is a devious vocation that takes advantage of the enemy's enhanced behavior AI. It's a great fit for players who prefer to step back from the action and manipulate the battle from the sidelines. Next, we have a few additional details to share. Pre-orders for Dragon's Dogma 2 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam start today. In addition to the Standard Edition, a Deluxe Edition will also be available. The Deluxe Edition includes additional items such as a special camping kit, along with other items that will help you prepare for your journey. Pre-orders of the Standard Edition will include bonus weapons for each of the 4 vocations available from the start of the game. And pre-ordering the Deluxe Edition will give you access to all the bonuses of the Standard Edition, plus access to additional accessories that can be equipped in-game. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. So, what did you think? The development team is currently making final adjustments to Dragon's Dogma 2. We're all doing our best and hope you can wait a little longer until the release of the game. Before we go, let us show you some footage of the monsters we couldn't cover today. The Drake and the Dullahan, along with the Warrior and Sorcerer vocations, which were also in the first game. Thank you so much.
right, there you guys have it. Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming March 22nd, 2024.
We're so
excited. Hopefully it's a little bit sooner than people were speculating, but you know.
You have no idea how much I was waiting for a release date for this
so
game.
Every time we post anything online, everyone's just like, release date, release date, release date.
Nothing can stop asking you.
They couldn't stop.
I was sure it was going to be like end of the year.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
That's super exciting.
Really soon.
I got
very soon.
I got a buddy that's been like begging for the release date. Like he just is in my DMs constantly being like, when is it coming? And I'm like, I don't know. Well, now I know.
Now everyone knows. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if no one knows who we are because they didn't check out the pre-show at the start, I'm Joe. I'm one of the community managers at Capcom, and I have our special guest here.
Yeah, I'm Krista.
And I'm Kit. We do the Kit and Krista channel.
I'm Super Rad, and I make retrospectives.
Very, very long 3-hour retrospective.
Really good. No, come on now.
Well, we got something really exciting today. You know, there's all that news in the showcase, which was so good, so exciting, and we're just super hyped for the game. But you know, everybody here is going to go hands-on with the game.
We're itching to play now after watching all that stuff in the showcase. Oh, wow!
Floating. He's rubbing it in. Well, I mean, we can't follow that up with anything else other than gameplay, so let's get into it. So you get a little bit of story playing as this vocation in this build of the game. So.
戦術育成でもっと各社様のことを教えてほしいです。
I was briefly playing as the archer before the showcase, and a lot of these areas and the game in general, you can tell like graphically it's superior, but like aesthetically. It is Dragon's Dogma, and like they've done such a like just from the shape of the faces and like the way that people look, like everything feels familiar to someone that's played the first one a lot. And I'm coming up. Sorry. Whoa, Max. Whoa,
where'd you come from? Oh, right in the back? There's a way to start.
優男を死なせるな
That's gentlemanly. That actually has me curious. I'm wondering if monsters can like get into towns and stuff like that. If all the towns are open now.
Well, there's no loading screens between those towns. So.
No loading screens.
Yeah. There was some footage that also came out where a player was riding a griffin that was just straight over the town. So that's all there.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna make it a pet. We need like a Beastmaster vocation.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Right. Well, what do you say, Max? So yeah, I've played a little bit of the archer, and
戦術育成でもっと各社様のことを教えてほしいです。
Vibrate violently.
Yeah. I played a little bit of the archer, and I was talking to you about it, and there's certain changes to the vocations that we've noticed. Where I think it used to be in the first one that you had like multiple sets of skills per like 2 main sets for each class, and now it's more like you have a general skill for the archer, and then you follow that up with like your weapon skills, which you can see here. I got the sweep shot, barrage shot, like dire arrow, which I can't kill them while he's down.
Yeah, they've adjusted some of the abilities, so some things are now inherent abilities to the player, and now you have the R1 that's steady shot. So yeah, they've been kind of reworked. You know, even if you've used a vocation in the previous game, it's pretty different now.
You got the slide attack here. Ooh.
Yeah, love the animations.
Yeah, the animations seem super fluid. I'm really happy to see certain mechanics have returned, like your weapons getting augmented by your mage party member.
Yeah.
Who's busy?
Who's like doing something over there?
Are you charging?
Yoo-hoo, Max.
And we got the cat people now. I can't remember the name of the race.
Beastren.
Yeah. Were they in the online version?
I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but they are new to this game.
Yeah.